Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Wendy. This is my Paladin Pre-Bis set for phase 1, and let's get right into it. Alright, let's get right into it. We're going to start off with the Helm of Righteous. This is actually really good if you can get it pick up early, and if you can get with the Gauntlets of Righteous with them. It gives you a 2 set, which gives you the Consecration ability that costs 15% less mana. Consecration is one of your main abilities. You're going to keep it right on cooldown every boss, every pack you're pulling. You're going to want to consecrate. On to the next one, we're going to Strength of the Untamed. This is a really good neck. It gives you a bunch of stam, and not only that, it increases your defense rating by 19. Also gives you a dodge rating by 18, so I think it's a pretty solid neck. Moving on, we got the Fan Blade Pauldrons. Nothing crazy, but these are really good since they have 16 strength, 22 stamina. Also, the enchant I'm going with was 15 defensive rating and 10 dodge rating. I'm also picking up the gem slots for a 5 dodge rating and 6 stam with a 6 stam and 5 defense rating. This gives you the +3 parry rating, and these also give you a defensive rating by 20 and a parry rating by 15. Moving on, we have the Devil Shark Cape. This one's actually really good. This is the Pre-Bis for all phase 1. Some people might switch it. I know most warriors and other types won't switch it. This is 78 armor, 22 stam. It gives you a +12 dodge rating. That's the enchant I went with. But it also increases your dodge rating by 18, defensive by 20, and it even increases your block value by your shield by 29. So it's a huge cape. And for the chest piece, we're going with the Jade Skull Breastplate. This one, straightforward, 50 stam, 30 strength. You put on the 150 health enchant. Then you go with increases defense by 25, increases your block by 23. For the bracers, I want the bracers of Green Fortress. These ones, again, these are all my items are pretty much increasing my defensive rating, also giving me a lot of stam. This one I actually went with a 12 stam increase as well on the enchant, just to give me that extra boost. So that's what, 51 stam just on my bracers. My weapon, it's going to be a main hand mace, so do try to level up your maces as you're leveling. Sometimes you just get swords, but maces are the way to go right now. This one gives you 24 stam, 16 intellect, and if I put the 40 spell damage enchant on it, this also gives you a spell crit rating by 15 increase, and increases your damage and healing done by magical spells and effects up to 159. So it's a huge weapon. Offhand, I'm going to go for the shield, the Azure Shield of Caldera. This one's actually really good. Again, I'm just trying to build my stam, trying to get as much health as I can, because some bosses are hitting you for big crits. Unless you become uncrushable, it's really good to have a lot of high stam. This one also gets you more defensive rating. Like I said, everything I have is trying to defensive rating, try to get me to that 490 cap for phase 1. Moving on, we kind of talked about this at the beginning. Gauntlets of the Righteous, these are really good. They have more defensive rating. The enchant I went with on it was 2% threat, because you are the tank, you want to build as much threat as possible. This one's also give you mana 7 per 5 seconds, so I mean, it's not too much mana, but every little here or there, it's pretty good for you. Moving down, Girdle of Valorous Deeds. This is actually an amazing girdle. Gives you 37 stam. Not only increases your defensive rating by 24, but it also gives you a block rating of 16. It also increases your damage and healing done by magical spells and effects by up to 20. So I think that is a really good waste to pick up for your prop alley. Moving on to the leggings, we're just gonna go with the Time Warren's leggings. These ones, they're really high stam. I went the enchant, of course. This is where I'm getting on my health. This is where I'm building my stam. This is where I'm 57 stam, 40 stam, and 12 agility enchant, and then 12 stam, 12 stam, 12 stam for my gems. So those sockets are just all stam. I know I'm not going to get the socket bonus, but that's okay. I'm just trying to build stam right there. This also increases your defense rating by 18. For our boots, we're going to go to the Boots of Righteous Path. These ones are actually pretty good too. They, see, again, high stam, high intellect. I'm enchanting 12 stam. This is also giving me more of a defensive rating. Like, I'll say the whole video, just defense rating. That's what you want to do as a tank. That's what you want to build. You have to hit that cap of 490 before you even go into Karazhan, or you're not gonna be able to tank it. For the first ring, we're gonna go to Elementium Band of Sentry. This one's, again, 24 stam, but then I added a 12 spell damage, just so I can get, more bang for my buck when I'm fighting. This also increases your dodge rating by 20, And oh, by 19 it increases your defensive rating by 20. Endormu's Tier as my second ring, again plus 12 spell damage. This one it just gives me defensive rating, block rating, dodge rating, just what I want as a tank. For first trinket, sometimes you can mess them around. Some people I know like to run different things. I'm going with the figurine of the Colossus. This one increases your block rating by 32, and then it also heals you for every successful block that you do. So this is really good against bosses and Karazhan and when you're using Gruul. So you're actually gaining health as you block during the whole raid. The second one, I'm going to the Goblin Rocket Launcher. Pretty straightforward. Has 45 stam, incredible. Also, you know, it has a really good use when you just want to get quick threat or quick pulls. You just shoot the rocket, stuns them for 3 seconds. You know, it kicks you back though, so you got to be careful when you're using it. But it's really good. Just out of the fact that it gives you 45 stam. Most people would just only use it for stam. Some tanks you might see, maybe warrior tanks using double Goblin Rocket just for 90 stam. But this one I'm actually just gonna go with one of them. And for my Libram, I'm using Libram of Repentance. This one increases my block rating by 42 while using Holy Shield. Holy Shield, as you know, for a Pot Paladin is really good. You keep it up on cooldown, gives you more threat, keep you blocking, keep you everything going and rolling. Total overall, you know, I'm just really pushing for a threat build. Almost, as you can see, almost 2,000 threat right here. That's what we're trying to push for. My armor, 13,000, just about over it. Defense, this actually gives me 495 defense is what I'm really looking for. It's really going to push me forward, and you know, it's because there's some builds out there that are over 500. That's not what you need right now. A lot of different things in different spots that you can take away some defense and add a little bit more. You only need 490, but what I said, this build, it gives me 495, so it's just great for me. Leaves you with at least 11,937 health unbuffed. So with buffs, you'll probably be pushing over 12,000, maybe 13,000. This gives you 5,500 mana, again unbuffed. With buffs, you're probably pushing 6,000, maybe 7,000 if you're really pushing it. It's not a crazy build. You know, it's not spell damage. Again, we're going 315 spell damage, spell hit 3%, spell crit 6.45%. You know, it's really decent. You're only getting 13 mana per 5 seconds when you're out here. This build is really solid for the Prot Paladin. I think if you want to get all your stuff before you get into raid, maybe you raid a little early, get a couple pieces that you don't need so you don't have to farm so much. But I think this one right here is a great build. I will have it linked below in the description. I will be talking about talent build next video. We'll be going over everything that I run as a Prot Paladin. If you guys enjoyed it, you leave a like, a comment. I do stream almost every night over at twitch.tv/1DTV. I will leave the link in the description. But I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.